What is going on in the Loop fans? It's Drew here in Animal Kingdom. I was randomly just selected for their new security progress, but that is not why we're here. We're here to look at Animal Kingdom's Avatar construction, which is coming along nice. You can see there's definitely more gray paint onto the rockwork here. It's no longer just scaffolding and meshwork. We got some solid rock here, and then up here we got some like a greenery of sorts, so moss theming on the rocks, stuff like that. Looks good. And then this one is definitely coming along more. I mean, we get the mesh stuff here still going on, but a lot of the rock work has definitely become much prettier looking. All right, but that's our first look here outside of the park. Let's go inside for peek number 2. All right, so here we are inside the park over by Rain Parks Cafe. You can see much more of the fun greenery down here. You got green paint on the rocks, along with the gray. And it's much more dominant colors. See, the show building's kind of still hanging out over there, but for the most part, you've got a lot of pretty colors coming in, and it looks like it's a lot further along than it was, say, 3 weeks ago. You see the giant cranes are still there. So obviously a lot more building is going to be going on, but at least from what we can see, it looks pretty. Alrighty, for more Sex Tales update. There it is. Sex Tale, boop. We go to this restaurant here, which is right next to the Safari. It's under construction, but over here you can see some of the wood, but it looks like the building has more structure now than it used to. So that's moving along. I believe this was the announced full service restaurant they got in the park, which will make number 3 for them. So that looks good. Now as for Avatar construction, we also get a kind of a cool view here, because this mountain is now much further along than it was before. You had your flying turd over here, but the base below it is much more than just mesh. You've got some rock work going on there as well. So it looks like that is coming along. It amazes me how far this Avatar project actually looks like it's going. It feels like it's coming along for a project for next year. It's also interesting how really far away it is from, this is how you're going to enter the land, and you can see that these cranes are pretty far away, so it's a long walk. Well, let's check out more fun things in our park here today. So it's President's Day weekend here at Animal Kingdom, and you can clearly see how busy the park is. It's probably the busiest I've ever seen this park, and you can see there's people everywhere. It's definitely the busiest I've ever seen. But I guess it's a holiday weekend, so that's what we get. Good for Orlando. It means they're going to expand this park, right? So this isn't brand new news, but the Cotton Top Tamarins are now here outside of the Starbucks Creature Comforts store. They have their little contained facility here. They used to be over at the conservation station where you had to take the Wildlife Express over, and now they're on more view. I guess people liked them enough and didn't want to take a train ride there. So that's cool. I really enjoy the theming here of the fake moss on the pole and stuff. But that guy's now here. So something that has bothered guests for a long time is due to sunset. The safari would close earlier than the park closed. Today, park closes at 8. Safari's done at 8:30. But coming up soon is going to be the nighttime safaris, where they addition of later hours in this park. It means the safari is going to be open later for a nighttime adventure, and that should be pretty neat. Should be coming this year as well. As you can see, the crowds are nuts. Over here we got Wonders of Flight. The show is under refurbishment right now, so we got these fancy walls up here. They are enclosing the stadium, so it's no longer going to be an open-aired arena. It's going to be closed. It's probably air-conditioned, which Florida roofs and air conditioning great in the summertime because it's hot. Lightning storms, rain, so that's what's going on here. A lot of loud banging, really loud banging, but the show appears like it's going to refurb and then open up at some point. Alright, up next is the Rivers of Light show, which doesn't really look like it's coming along very well. I mean, we got plenty of these globes, as we saw before, but this side of the river is still pretty much under construction. We have more globes over here and over there, but Not a whole lot going on. We kind of can see through bushes here, some stands. Bit of views to come, so go check those out. So over here we got another look at some bleachers. It's good to see actual seats, but doesn't really look like a whole lot is going on. There you go, here's our final and best view of the stands here. You can see they got an amphitheater section going on over here. And then shifting along, we got another amphitheater section over here. The show really hasn't been built yet, so unless they're planning on bringing barges out every single night that they haven't told us about, we got no show. And this stuff up here still looks like a hot mess. So what's interesting to me is this is only a couple months away from opening up, and it looks very much still like a construction project. Hopefully this kind of improves. I will have to say that this is an amazing spot for the show. If the show faces this way, you can totally do some VIP packages from over here. But this is the Rivers of Light construction. I assume more stands are going to come on over here, we haven't seen yet. But other than that, they're going to have to do a couple showings, I feel like, because there isn't a whole lot of seats for guests. Thank you for checking out this video and all our other videos. Hopefully you enjoy them. If not, well, at least thanks for watching. We get your ad revenue money from you. Make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/InTheLoopPodcast. You can follow me on Twitter @DrewTheIntern and all that other amazing stuff. And we will see you guys on the Midway.